Hey, Vsauce, MatPat here. And welcome back to Worth, the show with hot questions and even hotter linglings. I mean wings. With my most recent read on Webtoons, I may have discovered the hottest new boy toy to join me in a K-pop group I want to form called the Emotional Killers. Only problem, he's been a mercenary for the past 10 years and may have a sister complex.
Let's talk about that.
Leave your entries in the subreddit pros, and I'll watch submissions in the next episode of Why.
Ijin Super Chad Yu is our protagonist for this story. You know what else rhymes with protagonist? Trauma. Age 8, plane crash. Both parents passed away. Memory? Nope, we're not having none of that. The place where they landed? War-torn. Ijin? Indoctrinated and brainwashed. Do I have a name? Nope. But here's a number because I need to dehumanize you just like that one really angry average-height male in Germany. Action-packed, crisp art, writer who knows his formula, Teenage Mercenary is well-executed series with lovable characters, and although it may not be considered an original plot, it cannot be qualified as trite either. Is it a power fantasy? Yes. Do cringe moments occur? Definitely. But is it about a mundane, one-dimensional main character with no personality traits nor development? Debatable.
Do you have an issue? Do you need a tissue?
Ijin is good-looking, highly competent, and self-assured. He thinks outside of the box from the perspective of other characters, and is the driving force behind the whole story. No Ijin Yu, no Teenage Mercenary. And that statement might seem obvious at first, but could be a major crutch for the story as a whole. His incompetence for social norms is endearing at times and makes for a chuckle. His frightening prowess provides chills down the spines of excited readers. But this last point I'm about to highlight is what I believe to be the true reason why fans continue to read this hot piece of shit. Is Ijin an empty shell for readers to project onto? Angry fanboys would say, "No, absolutely not. He does have a personality." And angry haters would say the opposite. But let's not kid ourselves, they would say it in the same equally obnoxious tone. One camp would argue that Ijin's character is too perfect for escapism. From his hair, down to his superhuman physical abilities, in addition to the tragic backstory. Can you relate to perfection? I certainly can't. However, here's an equally, if not more valid argument in favor of the escapism argument. His severe lack of dialogue and internal monologue. In fact, for a character that has 90% of the screen time in the story, we never get the crucial information that would provide a real deep dive into the MC's true thoughts. This technique is commonly used by authors to facilitate escapism. By not speaking or having any internal monologues, once the character does something the reader would also do, the readers would feel Ijin to be more relatable. For example, when Ijin beats up that bully for being an ass, one might start thinking to themselves, "I wouldn't let anyone treat my long-lost little sister like that either," and wow, Ijin is doing exactly what I would do in this situation as well. I mean, I would also
drop down right in the middle of a war-torn area to save the platoon who gave me back my life single-handedly, taking out what seems to be a whole squad of enemy soldiers since my knowledge of the surrounding land far exceeds others and since my brain processes faster than the average human being. Anyone in a heartbeat would have dismantled, beat out their own game of guerrilla warfare.
Is the plot as bulletproof as its MC? Absolutely not. Exhibit A, how Let's address the length of every arc. Kim Family, 10 chapters. Yona Sin arc, 7. Saving Kang and Company, 2. Gosok High arc in reality, around 5. 007 arc, 4 chapters. GA Sin, 5. On average, that makes 5.5 chapters per arc. To put it into perspective, an average One Piece arc is around 29.66 chapters long. Although the pacing did feel a bit fast for my own personal taste, oddly enough, it wasn't overwhelmingly so. Then again, maybe it's just the TikToks and IG reels turning my brain into ADHD mush. All in all, Teenage Mercenary is a linear storyline with a simple but badass main character. In other words, kinda mid. While everyone else is holding the tower of pizza like little beta babies, Ijin is holding the tower up, as it was always meant to be.